Check this out, people. We are in Bangkok, Thailand right now. We are at my homegirl Adrian's house. What it do? And she cooked this spread for us. Y'all see that right there? Check this out, all right? So we had this question floating around the room, and we're gonna go around one by one and ask everybody this question. And the question was inspired by Crystal and her wrong movie.
No, the movie's right. I know that.
The movie's right. So the question going around the room is, y'all remember Love and Basketball? I'm sorry. Y'all remember Brown Sugar?
Yeah.
When Sanaya was asking people, when did you fall in love with hip hop? So the question now is, when did you fall in love with traveling? So we got Demi over here. Demi, when did you fall in love with travel?
I would say during summer breaks, I would go with my family down to Panama City, and you would just look forward to that the entire summer. So just being on the beach and getting away from the city. So at a young age, the travel bug bit me.
Young age, the travel bug bit her. Panama City was the jump off.
It really was. Back in the 90s, yeah.
All right, look. We got Rio, a.k.a. Mr. Passport Valid over there hanging out in Bangkok. Rio, same question, man. When did you fall in love with travel?
I would say I fell in love with travel at about 2005.
2005. What was the trip that did it for you, man?
I went on a cruise. And it was like, I went to Cozumel, Grand Cayman, Lebanon, Haiti. Was one more we went to Puerto Rico. And it was my first time out of the country. But I didn't feel full because once the island was turned up, we was hopping back on the ship. So I'm like, man, no, this can't be it right here. Like, so most of those places I went back to, like, you know, just went there and just kind of chilled and hung out. So that's when I actually started on the travel.
Word up.
2005.
2005. 2005. We got Courtney over here celebrating her anniversary. Delta Oop 8. I hear you. Look at you. It's all good. Right. I'm bringing up the monotony. Courtney, when did you fall in love with travel?
Man, I can relate to both of their experiences because we travel as a family to Myrtle Beach every summer. But for me as an adult, I took a cruise to Miami, to Ocho Rios, Jamaica, and to Cozumel as well. And it's just fun getting away. I like to be away. I like to find like how I'm getting from point A to point B, a sense of adventure. So I'm looking forward to going to more places.
Word up. Now we're sliding over here to Crystal.
I don't remember the year, but my first trip.
Hold on, Crystal. Hold on. The question was, when did you fall in love with travel?
Again, I remember the year, but it was my first trip to
First trip to DR.
2013.
2013. First trip to DR did it for. Now we're gonna slide on over here to Jamisha. Jamisha hails from Macon?
No,
Columbus, my bad. So, Jamisha, when did you fall in love with travel?
I don't remember exactly when either. I've always liked travel and adventure. Recently, though, I did some research because I wanted to join a travel club so I could travel outside of the country. Found one, went on my first international trip last year, and so now I'm just game for traveling all the time.
That's game for traveling all the time. Watch this right here. Y'all see that? Watch this. With that pound. That's one game for traveling all the time. Yo, hold on. We got a couple more people gonna slide right on over here to Kenya, aka the female Tommy. She don't work, y'all.
Stop that. I do work.
When did you fall in love with travel?
I have a job and there's a difference.
Tommy.
I work.
When did you fall in love with travel?
At a young age, we went somewhere every year. So I always like going somewhere. I like nature. I'm a culture lover. And so I've always liked it. But as I've gotten older, I've branched out and gone to different places.
So where did you fall in love with travel? When?
Really?
Right.
Start again?
I got you.
I said, what did I say? I've always loved travel. At a young age, my parents took us to different places due to my dad's job. So when we were young, I got to see different places, and as I got older, I just continued to branch out.
That's how I came. That's when she fell in love with travel. So we're gonna go to the queen of the castle, Adrian. We're gonna ask her, Adrian, when did you fall in love with travel?
My first solo flight by myself.
First solo flight by yourself. Where'd you go?
Memphis, 5 years old.
Memphis, 5 years old. Look. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. See that hand? Put it up there.
Oh.
That's right. Solo flight at 5 years old.
Yeah.
And she's only 25 right now, so that was just 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I cried the whole time.
You cried the whole time? Why?
I was terrified. I was by myself.
Because you were by yourself?
5 years old. So was you in love with that first? No. Yeah, I fell in love. I mean, I was terrified, but I was in love with it after that. I've been flying ever since. So.
Word up.
34 countries.
34.
Ready to go.
3, 4. That's what I'm talking about. Then we got Tori over here. Tori,
Hello.
when did you fall in love with travel?
I'm not necessarily in love with travel.
What?
I'm in love with experiences.
Okay. It's always one in the group, but I like that though. You know what I mean?
I do. I don't really like travel. I actually hate packing. I hate unpacking. I hate getting on the plane.
Okay, we're gonna edit this part out though, right?
I do, but it's
No,
true.
it's all
Though. People
good.
should know it's like I love experiences though. And when you travel, you do get to experience different cultures.
process.
I don't like the process exactly, but I do like the experience of the new culture, the new languages, seeing new places, and that is beautiful.
See, I like that.
You see Mr. Travel Junkie?
Right. So, when did I fall in love with travel? I fell in love with travel. I was 9 years old, and my mom and dad took us to Disneyland, California. You know what I mean? Got on a flight, and I was on flights before that, but that was the first time I could remember. So that's when I got hit with the travel bug. When I went to Disneyland when I was 9 years old. Ever since then, I've been flying ever since. And like Adrian, I'm on that road to 50, road to 100. I'm at like 43, 44 right now. Would be a little more if I stopped doing all these repeats. But I'm retiring next year. That's why I'm getting in so hard this year. That's right, you heard it. I'm retiring.
Retiring from.
Right. Retiring from travel.
Really?
That's right. Got
Why
other
is
things
that?
I got to do. Right. But that's when I fell in love with travel.
All right.
That's a nice little story. I like Tori's